Hey there, good morning. We are here working on Amber's journal. Getting tight. Still haven't finished the back, you know. Gonna do more here too. I don't know what yet. Not a whole lot. So, okay. I can do a flip through. I kept the story, and like I said, when I did the spine, obviously, as you can see, I didn't do it correctly. I should have cut it down the middle, and then that would have expanded the cover out, and it would have covered the pages. But see, the pages come out beyond the spine. But we got this stuff. It's fine. You know, it's different, but here's the story, and then they hug the other pages in the middle. And then the story continues. And then here we are with the bag. And then the next story continues, and then all the pages in the middle, and then the story ends. So, I wonder if we're done with this signature, because this one's getting very chunky. I know I left that open on purpose. It's a center. Oh no, I was right here. So, gosh, I'm afraid to. For whatever reason, I got ahead of myself and skipped a bunch of pages. I don't remember what happened there. But I'll figure it out. I'm going to try to do some flat stuff coming up with these pages, so I don't take up practically the whole spine with just the one signature. You know how that goes. So this is here. Where's my sign? Yeah, we're just doing that. That's there as an envelope. We're going to cover this with something. See, remember I wanted to use these Mad Libs, but you've got to use both. You almost can't take it out of here, because one side goes with the next puzzle. And they're not, on one page. They're on 2 pages. It's a spread. Okay, shit. See, cool it and cool it. They work together this way. Because if I tear either of these out, or tear these out, then I've got Movie Should Be Fun, which ruins that one, and then I ruin this one by taking. So, I just thought, man, that'd be cool. I mean, if I didn't care, I could just glue these down too. That might be fun. I'll do that. Let me, Movie Should Be Fun. Let's find something. That'll be good coming up. Or maybe I could do it here. I don't know. Let's see. This is the grab bag, so it'll be different ones. Interview with Rockstar. Have I got a giraffe for you? The Olympics. Home sweet home. Movie Should Be Fun. Cool it. Cool off. Weather. She lives down in the valley. I didn't even want to remind her of the weather by giving her that. Let me see. Oops. This would be fun. Things to do this weekend. And that's not going to fit. Okay, we'll do it on a different page. That's easy. Easy peasy. Yeah, I was just going to put something here and I was going to leave these blank and then continue. So, covering the white pages would be best. I don't want to split it. That would be annoying. Let me figure that out later. Let's cover this up. Focus, Tina. Focus. Crazy. Crazy girl. Let me see. What do I have? What do I got? I'm grasping. That would be cute. What do we got here? I don't think we have any dogs. I know we have dogs. I've got so many flashcards and I can't get to most of them. Oh, these are so cute. You just can't, you can't beat these. You can't. Which things to do this weekend? Okay, that's a car. Adorable, 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 adorable. Oh, stop. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. There's the... Well, I've got a bunch more, and I know some of them have dogs on them. It's just that my way of organizing this stuff is not working all that well. Okay, that's that. They're over here. Yeah, in a drawer at the very bottom. Yeah, I'm not getting to that. There's no way I'm reaching that. So, could do another car, but then that's going to add more bulk. Let's see. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Oh. It's kind of perfect right there. Sort of. From what my eyes are seeing right now, anyway. Yeah, I don't think so. Wouldn't add that much. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna use, not that one. This. That's gonna take too long. That's too fine of a tip. Try to work on using some other glues because I need, this is gonna be fine for this cardstock. There is a texture to this card, but I think this glue will be okay, and I hope I'm not going to jack up the page behind it because this is a wet glue. That's the only issue. Look at me trying to turn the stupid, because I never turn it correctly. You'd think I'd turn it, get it in the right place with my hands before. I put the glue on it, but no, I never do that. I don't necessarily work smarter versus harder over here, that's for sure. But this will hold that fine. Let's give it time to dry. And now there's that. Cool. All right. So question, if you didn't hear me in one of my last videos, I'm going to order some more Beacon tomorrow. And I've got the 2 of the Sugar Bell bottles in my cart also. For those of you that use the Sugar Bell bottles and either Beacon or Fabri-Tac, do you use less when you use the Sugar Bell bottles? And is it enough less that it's worth the, you know, trying to keep the pin in it and all that kind of stuff. Or maybe that's a different bottle. But, you know, this never really clogs up on me. So, but if the Sugar Bell bottles are going to save me enough glue, I'll deal with it. Because, you know, this is my favorite and I want it to last. And I try to, you know, I try to use less while I'm working, and I just end up going for it. And I tried it in one of these style, and it's too thick. It does not work. Even with a needle, it just gets too thick. I don't know what it is. I bet if I add a little acetone in there, it would thin it out. See, it's right here. And I didn't even have a needle that would go down in there, and that might be all it is. It might just be clogged. But even when it was working, it's a thicker glue, so this needle's too fine. I bet if I add a little acetone in there, I could use that. Does anybody know? Has anybody ever added the acetone to the beacon to thin it? They say you can do that with Fabri-Tac too, I think. Please let us know. I would love to know that. Because I've got Fabri-Tac that's older, and that stuff is so thick. It's so hard to squeeze the bottle that you really need one of those bottle squeezer gun things that they have, because it's really hard to... Excuse my arm. I have the bandage off. I'll try to keep it out of view. We'll see if that happens or not. Sure, Tina, let's bulk it up by adding more fabric. Let's do that in here. Why not? All right, Amber, what would you like? Let's see if I can channel you somehow. Are you listening to me right now, Amber? I'm making your journal, Amber. Which pattern would you like, love? Tell me. Tell me. It's adorable. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't want the red. Red. Oh, I just love these fabric squares. Aren't they the best? Seriously. It's just the cutest little pocket. I'm trying. That's green polka dot. I won't use it, so I won't worry about trying to get it. Goodness. Oof. More polka dots would be cute, though. I could use... Ooh, that's bright. Oh, what's that? Oh. There's more green that I can get to, so I'll grab that one. Any more? Oh, there's blue. Let's just see which one. Oh, I love this. I love this selection. Heck yeah. There we go. Because then it ties in with that card that's in there, which is called polka dots. All right, polka dots. There's none of these colors are in here. Okay, so if I had a brain in my head, I'd use double-sided tape. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if it'll work. I don't know. It should. It should stick to this, right? Maybe a smidge of glue too along it. Thing is, we have to get it really exact on the sides. Well, it doesn't matter. As long as it's long enough. piece. Hello, let's do it again. Let go. You little shit. Get off of there. You're not gonna make me lose my spot. I've got it. Okay. Sometimes you have to talk to your stuff. I'm telling you. You see it with me all the time, right? The funny part is how often it just doesn't work. Doesn't matter what you say. We are not the boss of it. Okay. Now, when I lay this down, that's going to be crucial, of course, that I get it straight, because once this hits that paper, it's done. As we all know, there's no give with this tape. Go those corners down so I can bring it up. Thank you. Ouch, ouch, ouch. My arm hurts still. Oh, go. You guys. Double-sided tape. I didn't even put glue. Look at that. I'm picking the journal up with it. And it just barely came off from that. All that weight. That is great. That's okay. That was a good test. Let's see. That needs to be glued down better. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to use up all my glues. Pretty soon I'll have Aleene's out here, the regular tacky, but I'm trying to use up some of this stuff. Okay. What do we want in there now? Who do we think we are? Now what are we going to do? What do we think we just accomplished? Oh, sorry. I'll tell you, I bandaged up my arm to sleep. I'll show you that because it's just bruising. I won't show you the gross part. Because I have to bandage it up to sleep because otherwise it rubs on the sheets. What I did was I scraped the skin off my arm because my skin's so thin. You see it all the time. I bruise easy, you know, and that's not really. But so we wrapped it with a bandage, and it was one of those ones that kind of grip your skin, and that thing hurt when we were pulling it off. And without showing you the bad part, that's bruising just from where that bandage stuck to me. When we pulled it off, that real crinkly brown sticky bandage that they sell. Yeah, it's like, okay, bite me. From now I'm going back to the Ace bandage. Yeah. It's like, jeez, people, why? Ooh, that's cute. Now, it is tape. Things could get hung up there just a smidge. Right? Who's that? Oh, there's Noopy. We could do... Star Wars. Yeah, I think that's the only dog is Snoopy. Yeah. Or Peanuts, you know. And that's all it is. Old Snoopy, what a cute little creation he was, right? I can't remember the guy who did it. Charles Schultz? Is that it? Wow, where'd that come from? Where did that come from? How do we remember the old stuff? Why is our short term so affected? And the long term's like, doink. Like, whoa, how on earth do I remember certain things? Throws me off every time. Okay, we gotta do something with this over here. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's go for the beacon and get a couple clamps. Keep this tight, so I don't want it loosening up. Thank you. Hey. Hey, quit that. Okay, so we're letting that. All right. So this is kind of how I think I would say it's how I do it. Y'all could let me know if you watch enough. Maybe you'll see my style too. Probably see better than I will. But I'm eclectic. But each spread, each 2 pages have to kind of sort of jive. But then the next thing could be something completely different. That's kind of how I roll. So, what else? I don't want 2 of those in there. Let me see, what else? Darling. What do I have? Amber honey. What would you love, Amber? Huh? This is from I think this is from Ada. I think. If I'm wrong, ever, you guys, I'm going to be saying this is from so-and-so and this is from so-and-so. If I'm ever incorrect, or even if I say, yes, it's from you and I am correct, feel free to comment and say, oh, I'm glad you love it, or, oh, no, that wasn't me, or, oh, no, that was me instead, or something like that, because I could be wrong. I don't want to be saying, this is from so-and-so, and it's not. But I can guarantee you I'm doing it. And I was watching one of my videos back, I'm like, oh, I think that was somebody else. Excuse me. There we go. That's cute, you can see through it. This should be fine by now. That's what I love about Beacon. Oh yeah. Good to go. So, oh, we got these guys still, these cuties, peeking out. Let's trim that off and just, why not glue it down there, right? Don't want to waste those little cutie faces there. Let me round it. Craziness, right? Because I can't cut straight, and that helps fix it. Yeah, I think I like it better that, well, no, because I don't want to put glue on that. I'm just going to put it over here where I thought originally. I'm going to go ahead and use the Beacon. See? I always reach for it. Habit, and that's going to be hard to break. I have to consciously sit here and say, no, use the other glue. because I first started watching, you know, Crafty Girl. I was also watching Jessica Paper Terrace, and you know, she was using glues, Crafty Girl was using glues, and was saying how perfect she thought the beacon was, and I'm like, oh, let me try it, and I loved it because it's not wet. It just, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now shut up, Tina. Here, see, this is why I'm hoping somebody will make me. And you know what I thought of? Like a greeting card. I thought of this last night because I was watching my videos back. And sometimes I start to watch one because I pre-record. I don't remember what they're about. And that's sometimes, guys, that's why the descriptions are so vague, because I don't remember. I would have to literally sit there and watch the video again and make notes in there as we went. But last night, but anyway, in past videos, I thought it would be funny if someone made me a "Shut Up Tina" sign. Like if someone decorated just a little something, you know, a card or a little tiny picture frame with a little "Shut Up Tina" in or something. But then I was thinking last night, you could just use a greeting card. You could make it in a greeting card and mail it to me, and this would be nothing. It would cost nothing if you didn't want to do a digital or something like that. But I think it'd be funny. All right. Again, let's see. Let's put the cap on the glue. Focus, Tina. There's more Friends cards. That might be fun. I don't know if you ever watched Friends. That's going to fall out, of course. I don't know if she watched Friends. These might be completely off. I could be way wrong what I'm putting in here, but I hope I'm somehow channeling her. Let me see if there's possibly a dog-related question here. Car. There's someone to dating an accountant. This is funny because she works with her mom. Let me keep that one. Bug get. Cavemen did a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay. She works for her mom. And so I think that'll be cute. And you gotta fold. You gotta fold. It's pushing it. There we go. I don't want it to stick out. See, the card really isn't the ideal size for this. I could do that, but then it'd be sticking out. Yeah, and that won't fold shut. So, okay, we can't use it. That's all right. I used one of those. I don't want to put another one of those in there. Okay, that's too big. Dog. I know I have more dog bookmarks. I know for a fact. I can actually point them out because they're misshapen. Versus the others. I wish I knew what kind of dog she had. Why didn't I ask her mom? Why don't we ask the questions we should be asking sometimes, huh? Why? good enough. Let's pick from that. We don't need 20. So I want the polka dots on it. First and foremost. Woo! That's the first thing I kind of look for is pattern, see if it's anything matching that way. And then I look for color. Because the dog's not going to matter. She just loves dogs. So, good night, nurse. I think that will fall out all the time. So let me not do that one. Might have to clip these in here, which I'd rather not do because that'll add to the bulkiness. That's cute. Yeah, I like these fat ones. These skinnier ones are going to be too moving around so much, right? Or whatever I'm trying to say. Oh my goodness. Let's try the hamburger dude there. That sounds good. Let me give her a reading list. Around these corners. I don't know if she likes to read, but very possibly, right? And let's just make that a theme, huh? Oh, these are sticky. I can't do that. I can, but I'm not going to. Let me. I'm just going to trim it around that edge. I can get rid of that weird part. Better. I want something here, those just the perfect little. Wait, I have more stickers, didn't I? I'm gonna put this. Oh, it won't stick to that. And I don't want to put glue. Okay, that's fine. Excuse me. I have something smaller. Let's see, I've got a whole bunch. Remember my old tag box that I used to talk about? That I've been doing cutouts with for eons. See, yeah, yeah, I still have it. I put it over here in case I could use it. Hoping there's no spiders gonna come all at me right here. There's a bunch of stuff in here. I should put it up there where you can. Oh, there we go. Where's my sticker? Yeah, it doesn't go the best, but it'll be something. No. I'm looking, I know. Quiet. Oh, I could have used this. Sitting right there. What do I got here? What do I got? Oh, those are the Easter. Yeah, that's just gonna be all bunnies. Well, maybe not that one. Nope, that's a different one. Well, it is kind of Eastery. Maybe it would be a puppy still. Everything else. Really? No puppy dog? The nerve, the nerve. Wait, just see if you'll come through on this side. What's over here? Like a birdie. She's cuties. That'd be cute on the blue, but that's too big. But I could put them on both sides and then possibly, you know. These are bunnies and birds, though. Yeah, Easter. I knew these. I mean, I got these in the boxes. They were all Easter. And I knew it. So. Excuse me. I know that. Of course, I have more cards, but. Sure, can I get to them? No. They're too buried. I'm not even going to try. That won't stay there, of course. Let's get this Tombow used up. It's almost gone, so. I have another one of these. Oh, one of these Tombow glues. And I don't know which is best, which isn't, as far as the wet glues go. Depends on who you ask, is what I've discovered. Because people can only go based on their preferences and what they've used. They haven't used every single glue out there, so none of us have an informed decision. We just have experience. Does that even make sense? I'm gonna have to say it again to myself. I'm gonna have to tell myself to shut up. I hope I can use this in there. Kind of heavy duty for this, but whatever. It matches. I'm trying to tighten it without completely messing it up. Well, you don't want to tighten it all, do you? Come on, come apart. Oh my gosh, this ribbon is craziness. That is some thick stuff. All right, cool. Oh, what's she gonna write on there, huh? What do I think I'm doing? Should I put this in here? No, I was gonna do it for a dangle on the back, so okay. Again, excuse my arm. I'm letting it breathe. You know how that goes. I cover it at night and let it breathe during the day. And keep Neosporin or, you know, add a triple antibiotic on it when it's covered. The entire time. Oh, I'm so glad that didn't leak. I had this laying in my box over here that has all my stuff in it. My scissors, razor knife, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, just had it laying in there. Thankfully, it did not leak. Tina, your irresponsibilities, I'm telling you. What am I going to do here? This I'm going with the beacon. do the white, kind of spreading it as I go. Plenty to have this sticking to it. Oh, please go on correctly. I would appreciate it. Have some seepage. Of course, that's sticky anyway. I still feel like I want something here. Of course, this doesn't. Well, actually, kind of almost does, but not really. It's a really cute little scraps. I want to be able to see stuff, so I'm gonna leave that. Now I could decorate this, but I'm gonna leave it. I think that's good. Now, is those gonna come out? Yes, those are gonna fall right out of this book. Let me find a clip. Oh, it's my last one of this style. Yikes. I'm gonna have to look around and get some more. There we go. Bulky. See what I just did there? All right, so these I was leaving blank. Oh my goodness. Is that gonna be all right? Yeah, okay. Woo, bulky girl. So, it would be so annoying, wouldn't it, to flip back and forth on this? Like the one here, and then the other one there. It'd be annoying, wouldn't it? It'd be annoying to flip at all. So it's like, I should just do it right here. Come on. I think. Let's trim it up. We'll figure out the other side in a moment. I'll use this one. Excusez-moi. Let's get the journal out from under. Give it a break, huh? Not be cutting on it and everything else like I'm doing. There you go, honey. It's all right. Stay, stay. I know we're playing and we're not going to stop. Just, it's okay. Pluto. Good boy. Okay. All right, that's the one I want, the wavy one. These ought to cut real easy, being cheap paper, you know. Trash can over. Ah. Come on, you cannot interfere with that cut. Little beast. Look at that. You are a brat, that's what you are. Fine. Be in there. You're not gonna like it. I don't think so. I don't think you will. Yeah, It's not exactly even, but I don't care about that. flung it somewhere probably. This will be trimmed differently, of course. Clean edge. Almost did it. It had to be good enough. Do it from this side. Leave the top how it is. It's already kind of rough. Rough. I'm gonna leave it. Whatever. Brat doesn't want to come out of there, so I guess it can hang. Alright. Come here. There we go. I know now you're a chunky monkey because I just had to do all... This is the worst part of it. Let me try to... Yeah, that helps a little bit. It's that tag. I might have to take that out. It doesn't help because this is real bulky. And it's trying to come off anyway, so... Let me... I could use a stapler. That's not gonna fit. Oh my gosh, it is. I need to use a stapler more often, don't I? Don't you? There, now it's not near as bulky. Oops. Slightly better. Okay, blankety blank, and we're putting it here. I really wish glue stick would work here. I do. Let's see. Oh, I got 50 stack challenge I have to do. I got stuff I gotta do. Let's see, where is it? There it is. This is a big piece though, so I might have to do half and half. I like the tint because you can see just enough if the lighting is decent, you know. Oh, let's not do it upside down. Now you behave. Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work. It's feeling pretty good on there. Yeah, when I stopped at Dollar Tree, I saw more of those glue sticks, and I grabbed 3 more. I grabbed whatever they had left. Yes, I did. It's not going to be much in here, but... If these are good glue sticks, I'll go to their damn website, or I'll order these in bulk. I'll get a better price than Dollar Tree. probably better sizes too, you know? The big size. I want some fatties. If this keeps working like we hope. I want the fatties. Honey is back with the water. Nice. Alright. Yeah, no smell at all. I like it so far. I know I've heard others saying the same, so. Okay, so that is ready. So if we're gonna do anything here, I think I'm just gonna add one of each of these pages and clip it in there. Sorry for my arm. I can't hide it and I'm not gonna cover it, so. Heck, half part of I think of the you gals that watch me are nurses or former nurses or something anyway, right? You're not bothered by it, I bet. But I know some people are, and I don't want to do that, of course. So if I do this, here's what I was going to do. Perfect. Works. And where's my big colorful? Yeah, I stopped you. What do we want? Purple. Something's telling me to get her purple. Okay. Thank you. Who knows what the something was, but something was. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you could just see the mess. All right. That's good. This is... Oh, no, we've got to stop. This is getting too big. Technically, I should just do these two sides and leave the rest for pictures. It's got to be something flat. Oh, where did it go? There it is. I saw these forms in here, and that was intriguing. I just put one in there. Put it down on the paper. Done deal. A little more glue stick, baby. What was that? Oh, you're taking my power?
Oh, changing cords.
Okay, cool. Let me turn the other light back on. Thank you. He's got to pump water, so it's going to get noisy. You can probably hear that going. All right, here we go again. This is going to be... This one's been through it, hasn't it? I have to just move that. So where'd it go? How much do I have left? Let's see. Careful with that or that'll tear. There's a lot of glue right there. Trim that off. That little bit of extra. Lots of cases I wouldn't have even bothered, but just felt like I wanted to this time. I see the pages are curling a little bit. I'm using that glue. If you don't like that, that's why you use that. Me, I'm like, I don't care either way. It'll be blank. We gotta do this one with something. No, I'm not gonna do the same thing. What else we got in here? Hang on. Hang on. Oh, we have more. Let's see. Yeah, this is from Ada. Ouch. Oh. If you could feel this texture, I'm not sure how this is made. I know Ada made this, but I'm not sure how. It's amazing. It's not going in here. I'm hoarding that one for right now, Ada. I know you told me no hoarding, but I'm sorry, that one's staying. I bet she does job work orders a lot. She's helps run an apartment complex. I bet you she does job work orders. Let's trim that a little bit. I want the holes to stay put, so I'm gonna hope I can cut straight. Now I'm not gonna trust the glue stick here. This is a heavier stock, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm not using that either. That'll be too wet. Put the lid back on this. I'm gonna go for this. This won't warp the paper all up. And I'm not saying that to talk, shit about any of the other glues. I'm just, that's just how this is. This glue doesn't warp your paper. It does not, and that's why people love it. But it's pricey. It's up there with art glitter and all those, about the same, maybe cheaper than art glitter and them, but it literally doesn't warp your paper. It's just amazing. But it stinks. A lot of people have the issues with the smell. I don't, but I'm out here in this shed with a fan blowing and everything, so it's never bothered me though. I don't mind that kind of a smell, I guess. Alright, yeah, we had to stop. You got too fat, little baby. We had to stop. You got too fat. I'm sorry. Look at you. I never put anything in this. I'm glad I looked at that. Oh, this has stuff everywhere. See, I was weird. I went and skipped part of what I was doing and skipped way ahead. Now I can put a little, where are they? Why am I not seeing my Snoopy cards now? I don't know. Because I put them away, that's why. Let me see. Hello, hello, hello. These tabs of paper are moving. Yeah, seriously, when I get moved out of here, it's really gonna be nice. I didn't put that sticker. There it is. That's what I want. That's a hidden paper clip. Angle. And then we're in these pages. So there's that signature. There's the difference between undecorated and decorated. That's the back one I haven't done yet. So it's going to add that much more bulk if I'm not careful. You see the main culprits right here. This guy. They always are. They always are, and you can't leave it out. I just had to add the other one, didn't I? Sure did. I just had to add more bulk and put more in the pockets. I could take this out and save myself a lot of grief. That'll be just a... let me do this one. Let me clip it over here so the clip is not at the top where that bulk is here. Try to move the bulky pieces around and it might sit flatter. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. Let me see. All right. Here we go. Yikes. These pages I'm leaving blank for her to do whatever with. I'm only decorating the white because I'm not gonna fill this thing up so badly that she can't even close it. Oh, the logbook. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Oh, I never noticed that before. I like that. It shows you how to fill it out. Oh, and look, you can use the carbon if you want. I didn't know about that either. Yep. I was gonna glue one down just for as a laugh. But I'm wondering, I think I'd rather just put it in here as a joke. Because her dad drove a truck. A lot of years, was very good at it. Let's do it. I really want to do... It's really the middle that's bad. Okay. Let's see, is that... That's paper. All right. I'm just going to make this a tuck. So I'm only going to glue two sides. Gotta clean that tip. It's getting a little wonky. A little on that top there. It's not clogging, but it gathers right here on the very tip on the outside, and then it just makes it come out weird. So I like to clean it off. What else do I want to put in there, huh? Family Feud we could not use, right? For sure. my head. Yeah, I'm recording. What's up?
When I go back by the feed store, do you want me to get a bag of burpees?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Got the store there?
No, I think I'm good. Maybe a V8. Cool, thank you. Oh yeah, I didn't cut those out all the way. There's... Okay, I'll take a break in just a second, actually. I know I'm sorry for that yelling, but I think you're okay, guys. Y'all right? Are y'all right? Oh, excuse my arm. Try not to show you. Oh, this piece of paper is loose. Let me just use that. Let's not forget these guys. There's just some, now she can write on something, and that's there. This is good, this is good. Next. Alright, I know this is a long video already, I need to stop. It's probably an hour. Oh yeah, hour and 8 minutes. Oh dang. I'm glad my husband came home. Alright, I'll see you in the next one, and we'll be continuing with this. Alright, see ya. Bye.